afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to the world of Wonderland. This afternoon, you will meet a little girl named Alice and some very unusual characters. All of these characters are from two famous books about Alice's adventures in Wonderland. Lewis Carroll wrote these books almost 150 years ago. Since that time, many thousands and thousands of children and adults have read and enjoyed these books about Alice and the characters she met. Since so many people have read and enjoyed the adventures of Alice in the past 150 years, we call this story a classic. And that, of course, is just what a classic means, a story that has been told for a long time. You may ask, how can we make a story that is well over 100 years old real to us today? A good way to bring a story to life is to act it out on stage. That is what we're going to do for you this afternoon. The people in the play are waiting backstage to meet you. Some of these characters will make you laugh.
Tea time. Sorry.
Now, as I was trying to say, some of these characters will make you laugh. Some of them will.
No how.
Contrary-wise.
No how.
Contrary-wise.
No how.
Contrary-wise.
Ah, yes. Now I remember. Some of these characters may puzzle you. Some of them are very strange. Some of them may even... Where did you come from? Listen, why don't you go wait backstage with the others? Excuse me, look, Cat, be reasonable. Go away, won't you? Shoo, scat. Now, where was I?
Up, Fizzlehead!
Uh-oh. Some of these characters may frighten you a little bit, but then... It's the Queen of Hearts. Excuse me, Your Majesty.
Up, Fizzlehead!
Surely, Your Majesty, you don't mean that.
Up, Fizzlehead!
Ah, why doesn't Your Majesty welcome all these good people?
Up, Fizzlehead!
She doesn't really mean it, you know. I think. I won't take much more time, Your Majesty.
Up, Fizzlehead!
Yes, Your Majesty.
Come along, my dear.
Up, Fizzlehead! Up, Fizzlehead!
Later, my dear, later.
Up, Fizzlehead!
As you see, the characters are eager to begin the story.
A message from the Queen.
A message? From me? From the Queen? Well, pardon me a moment. She says get on with it. Tell her I'm doing my best. Wait up. Tell her I'm doing my best. I think I'd better begin the story. One sunny afternoon, in the middle of a beautiful spring, a little girl named Alice sat with her older sister on a quiet riverbank. Alice thought about making a long daisy chain, but she decided it was too much trouble. The sun was so warm and the breeze was so gentle, and Alice was very sleepy. Her sister was reading a book and paid no attention to Alice, who was growing sleepier and sleepier. Just as Alice was about to fall asleep, she heard a rustling in the grass nearby. She opened her eyes a little and then opened them wide. It was a rabbit, not an ordinary rabbit, but a very unusual rabbit. Jumped up. She started to follow the rabbit. Her sister didn't even notice. Oh, Mr. Rabbit! Mr. Rabbit! Alice found the rabbit difficult to follow. He went so fast around trees and under bushes and in circles. Now, where did he go? Psst. What is it? That way. Oh, thank you. Alice kept following the rabbit. catching up to him until she found herself in a very strange place. A place where no other little girl had ever been.
Oh, tea time.
Oh no, it's the Queen! The Queen!
My dear, you really mustn't lose your temper. Oh, oh, time. Where are you? Who is time and what is he? Do you have the time? Do you? Do you? It's today, you say? Impossible! Couldn't be! Never, 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 no, never more.
There you are. Come along. You'll be late.
I will.
It's tea time.
It is. You see, it's tea time. But how do you know?
What other time could it be?
Of course. You're right. Shall we go?
Of course you shall.
Oh, we are.
We were.
We will be.
Tea time.
Tea for you.
Tea for me. Tea for you.
Tea for we.
I don't think it's going to rain. Now how?
Contrariwise, it's going to rain.
No how. It never rains.
Contrariwise, it always rains.
No how.
Contrariwise.
No how.
Contrariwise.
No how.
Contrariwise.
Off the head! Off the head!
Oh, wait. But my dear, you really mustn't lose your temper.
Off the head!
Oh no! Help! No! No, no, no! Ah!
Oh dear, Shabbat, oh dear, oh look at the time. Oh, Lorena,
I said it.
happy some jiggle Thursday.
Wait, Mr. Rabbit, please. Please stop going so fast. Please stop going so fast. I only want to ask you a question, Mr. Rabbit.
Lorena me corta la cabeza por esto. Nunca he llegado tarde. O por mis ovejas y bigotes. Corre, no hay tiempo que perder. Corre, no hay tiempo que perder. No hay tiempo que perder.
Wait.
No, solo un momento que perder.
Wait, you dropped your gloves, Mr. Rabbit. You dropped your gloves. Oh, he's gone. And where am I? Just a moment ago, I was sitting by the riverbank with my sister. She was reading a book. And then I started to feel very sleepy. So I started to close my eyes. And then I saw a rabbit running through the grass like you would expect a rabbit to do. Except this rabbit wore a coat and carried a watch. What would you do if you saw a rabbit carrying a watch? I decided to follow it. So I did. At least, I think I did. Maybe I'm dreaming. Maybe I'm still by the riverbank with my sister. But if I'm not, I don't know where I am. Maybe I'm not me at all. Maybe I'm not Alice. But if I'm not Alice, who am I? And how could I follow a rabbit? Rabbits are small, aren't they? At least, I thought they were. Maybe it was an unusually large rabbit. Or maybe I'm smaller. But how could he grow larger? And how could I grow smaller? This is all very confusing. This is the strangest forest I've ever been in. It's so quiet.
It's so quiet.
It's so quiet.
What was that sound? Someone listening to me? Someone there? Where are you? Yoo-hoo!
Yoo-hoo! Yoo-hoo!
I wonder why they're all laughing. laughing. I'm going to find my way home.
You said it was tea time.
It is.
Well, where is the tea?
Not here.
Where?
There.
There where?
There.
Where? There where there?
There were there.
Where?
Over there.
Oh, well, why didn't you say so?
Wait, could you tell me? Oh, they didn't hear me. I wonder if. Look. It's a cat. A very large cat. Or maybe I'm smaller. I haven't seen rabbits and cats larger than I am. No, don't leave, Kitty. Please stay. I must have frightened the poor thing. I wonder why he keeps smiling like that. Oh, why? It's a caterpillar. Why, yes, it's a caterpillar.
¿Quién eres tú? ¿Quién eres tú?
I really don't know, sir. At least, not right now. I knew who I was this morning, but I think I've changed several times since then.
¿Qué quieres decir? Explícate.
I can't explain myself, sir, because I'm not myself, you see?
No veo.
I can't explain it because I don't understand it myself. Besides, everything's a different size, so it's very confusing.
No es.
It is to me. Maybe you'll be confused one day when you turn into a butterfly. Don't you think that will be confusing?
No todo.
Oh, well, maybe your feelings are different, but I know it will be confusing to me.
¿Qué sabes tú? ¿Quién eres?
Why don't you tell me who you are first?
¿Por qué?
Oh!
Espera, tengo algo de decirte.
What is it?
Mantén tu temperatura.
Is that all?
No. ¿Tú crees que estás confundida?
I know I am, sir. Everything seems to be the wrong size, or at least a different size. Especially me.
¿Qué tamaño quieres ser?
I don't know exactly. I'm not that particular. I just don't like size changes that much, you know?
No sé.
I would like to be a little larger.
¿Por qué?
I'm not used to being so small. At least I think I'm small. I don't really know.
Te acostumbras en tiempo.
Wait, please, sir.
Adiós, adiós.
Wait. Now what can I do? This place is so confusing. Which way are you going now? I think I'm going to go that way. I haven't been over there yet. Oh, I think I'll go... No, I wonder if... Oh my! It's the cat. Hello? Can't you talk? Everyone else can. What's the matter? Are you lost? I like cats. I have one of my own. You don't need to be afraid. Do you know how to talk? Then why don't you speak? And why do you grin at me like that?
Because I'm a Cheshire cat. That's what we do.
Really? I didn't know Cheshire cats had grins. In fact, I didn't know cats could have grins at all.
They can, and most of us do.
I just don't know any you do, you see?
Maybe you don't know as much about cats as you think you do.
Maybe not. Cheshire Cat, can you please answer a question?
That depends a great deal of what you want to know.
Will you tell me, please, which way I ought to go from here?
That depends a great deal of where you want to go.
I don't care very much where.
It doesn't matter which way you go.
I don't care very much where. I just want to get somewhere.
Oh, well then you're certain to arrive somewhere as long as you walk long enough.
Oh, that's true. Thank you. Could you tell me what kind of people live around here?
In that direction lives the March Hare. In that direction lives the Hatter. Visit either one you want. They're both mad.
I don't think I want to visit mad people.
You can't help it. We're all mad here. I'm mad, you're mad.
I'm not mad.
Wait, you must be or else you wouldn't be here.
But how did I come here?
Are you going to play croquet with the Queen today?
With the Queen? I'd like to very much, but I haven't been invited.
You'll see me there.
I will. Where did you go? Treasure Hat? I've noticed that people appear and disappear very often in this place. I wonder how they do it.
Have you decided?
Where did you? How did you? How?
It's a secret. Have you decided?
Decided what?
Where you got to go?
Not really. I suppose visiting the March Hare would be interesting. Or maybe the Hatter. Which way was which?
Doesn't matter. Either way will do. It doesn't make any difference.
It doesn't, but why?
Oh, permiso, deja, si bigotes, estoy muy tarde, la reina me corta la cabeza.
Oh, it's the rabbit! Mr. Rabbit! Mr. Rabbit!
Ahí estás, Marian. ¿Dónde mis guantes?
Oh, here they are.
Gracias.
No trouble at all.
I'm late.
But I'm not Marianne. I'm Alice.
Me hace tarde, no un solo momento que vender. Para perderme el juego.
Wait, Mr. Rabbit!
Me hace tarde. Corre, corre. No hay tiempo que perder. Corre, corre. No hay tiempo que perder. No un solo momento que vender.
Mr. Rabbit! Now what can I do? Alice was tired and still very confused. She was hungry too. The Mad Hatter and the March Hare were having a tea party that afternoon, just as they did on every afternoon, on every other day.
Lovely tea.
Lovely day.
Lovely. Oh, let's have more tea.
And let's sit down.
Why not?
Why?
Who knows?
Why?
Not I. Oh, you? You too?
Her too?
Her to who?
Her who what?
What who?
Who?
Oh, who knows?
Mad Hatter, what time is it?
What time is it?
Tea time.
I thought so. I knew it. I could see it.
No one can see as well as you do.
Oh, true. Will you have some tea?
I know fine to do you, but suppose she wants any.
Dormouse! Dormouse! Do you want some tea? What's that? What did you say? What's she saying? Does she want tea or not?
better give her some just to be sure.
Ah, yes, of course. How clever you are.
And if you to notice.
Here you are, Dormouse. Drink up. Drink. Drink. Drink.
I don't want any tea.
Why not? Why not? Why not?
Change places.
Oh.
Alice Centers?
Look at that!
Ah! What is that creature?
Did you invite it?
Never! How could you suggest such an idea? No room! No room! No room!
But there's plenty of room.
No room. No room. No room. Go away. No room.
Have some lemonade.
Lemonade.
I don't see any lemonade.
Because there isn't any.
There isn't any.
That it wasn't very polite to offer it.
It wasn't very polite of you to sit down without being invited.
But.
But you have room for more than 3.
Your hair needs cutting. Your hair. It needs cutting.
You shouldn't make personal remarks. It's very rude.
Oh. It is?
Is it?
A riddle!
Oh, good. I like riddles.
Okay. Me. Thank you. Why is a raven like a writing desk?
That's brilliant.
Why is a what like a what?
Why is a raven like a writing desk?
Let me see. A raven and a writing desk. I think I can guess that. It's on the tip of my tongue.
Oh, it is?
On the tip of a tongue.
Oh, let me see it.
See what?
Your tongue. It's whoever heard of answers to riddles written on tongues?
Not
What?
I.
But I meant that.
Let me see.
Oh, all right.
Closer. 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 I don't see anything written on her tongue. Not a word.
Syllable.
Put your tongue back, creature.
That is.
All I meant was that I could guess the riddle.
Oh! Now she tells us. Why didn't you say so?
You should say what you mean.
I did, at least. I mean what I say. That's the same thing.
It isn't. No, not a bit. You might just as well say, I see what I eat is the same thing as I eat what I see.
That's not what I meant.
And you might just as well say that I like what I get is the same as I get what I like.
But
As you might just as well say that I like what I get is the same as I get what I like.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah. You might as well say that I sleep when I breathe is the same thing as I breathe when I sleep.
It is the same thing with you, Dormouse.
Change places.
Huh. What day of the month is it?
the 4th.
It's 2 days off. Well, I told you butter wouldn't fix it.
It's butter.
Well, then you must have mixed breadcrumbs with the butter.
Oh, it was the best butter.
Hmm. Well,
What a strange watch. It tells the day of the month, but not the time.
the time. Why should it?
I don't understand.
Oh, look, look, look. The Dormouse is asleep again. Dormouse, drink up. Dormouse, drink. Dormouse, wake up, wake up, wake up.
I quite agree with you. I was just about to say the same thing myself.
Change places.
Creature, come back, creature, sit down. Okay. Have you guessed the answer to my riddle yet?
No, I give up. What's the answer?
I haven't the slightest idea.
Nor do I.
Couldn't find a better time, a better way to spend your time. Why do you do it? Asking riddles with no answer.
My dear, time is not an it. Time is a him. But of course, I'm sure you never spoke to time.
No, I haven't. Have you?
Of course. I've always kept on good terms with time. He would do almost anything for me.
I'm leaving stop if you like.
You will?
Well, you see, we quarreled last March, and well, just before he went mad.
Who went mad?
You went mad!
You went mad.
Who did?
You did. You did.
He's wrong, you know. He's quite mad.
Please go on with your story.
Well, as I said, we quarreled. It was at the time of the great concert given by the Queen of Hearts, and I had to sing. Twinkle, twinkle, little bat, how I wonder what you're at. Up above the world you fly, like a tea tray in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little...
Twinkle, 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 twinkle.
Well, I'd hardly finished the first verse when the Queen shouted, "Off with his head! He is murdering the time!"
How dreadful.
And ever since then, it's always been tea time.
Is that why the table's set for many? For so many?
Since it's always tea time, we have no time to wash the dishes. We just keep moving around the table.
to the beginning again.
Let's change the subject. I want a story.
Oh, yes.
Well, you tell a story.
But I don't know any stories.
The dormouse does.
Dormouse! Dormouse! Wake up!
I heard every word. I wasn't asleep.
Tell us a story.
Yes, please do.
And be quick about it, or else you'll fall asleep.
Well, once upon a time there were two.
Ah.
Their names were Elsie, Lacey, and Tilly.
Ah.
And they lived at the bottom of a well.
Have some more tea.
I haven't had any yet, so I can't have more.
You mean you can't have less? It's very easy to have more than nothing.
But
Wake up, dormouse.
I wasn't asleep. I heard every word.
Go on with the story.
They were learning how to write things.
Everyone change places!
again,
Go on, Dormouse.
They were learning how to draw all sorts of things that started with the letter M.
but why an M?
Why not?
Why not?
Well, I just don't think.
And then you shouldn't talk.
Well,
Wait!
what?
Have you got the time?
No, I don't.
I thought so. There he goes.
Where?
There! Catch him!
Catch him!
The time! Catch him! Don't let him get away!
Time for what? What time? Oh, they're gone. And where am I? I wish I never followed that rabbit. Poor Alice. She'd never been to a tea party like that one. Sadly, she told herself that she'd never find her way home again. She'd never see her cat Dana or her sister ever. What was that? Is anyone there? There is someone there. Where are you? I know you're there. Where are you? Don't hide from me. Where are you? Oh,
Do you think we're statues?
well,
If you think we're statues, you ought to pay, you know. You are supposed to pay to look at statues, you know. You can't look at statues for nothing, no how.
Contrary-wise, you think we're alive, you ought to speak to us.
I'm very sorry.
Don't be concerned about it, no how.
Contrary-wise,
I know you. I've read about you.
No how.
contrary-wise,
It's something like Tweedledum and Tweedledee agreed to have a battle, for Tweedledum said Tweedledee had spoiled his nice new rattle.
Why isn't so, no how?
contrary-wise,
Oh,
and if it was so, it might be,
oh,
and if it were so, it would be,
oh,
but as it isn't, it ain't.
oh,
That's logic.
oh. It is? Is it? It ain't.
No how.
Contrary-wise,
Excuse me, but do either of you know the way out of the forest?
No how.
contrary-wise,
You began all wrong.
I did.
The first thing you do on a visit is shake hands and say, how do you do?
Oh. How do you do?
How do you do? Let's dance. Stop. That's enough for one dance.
Why? Are you tired?
So how?
Contrary-wise.
Thank you for asking.
Much obliged. Do you like stories?
Yes, some stories.
Tell her a story.
Which one should I tell?
The Walrus and the Carpenter's the longest.
And that's the one I'll tell.
If it's very long, perhaps we could wait until tomorrow if you just tell me the way out of the forest.
Now how? Ahem.
This is my favorite. Bravo, bravo.
Ahem. Walrus and the Carpenter were walking close at hand. They wept like anything to seize the quantities of things. If this were only cleared away, I said it would be grand.
Bravo. Wonderful.
Thank you. Thank you. Ahem. Oh, oyster.
Tell her the other part.
The time has come, the walrus said, to talk of many things, of shoes and ships and sealing wax, of cabbages and kings, and why the sea is boiling hot and whether pigs have wings. Do you like it? Do you?
Yes, but
But what?
I just,
She didn't like it.
No how.
Contrary-wise.
but I did like it very much.
It doesn't matter, no how.
Contrary-wise.
Please don't be angry. I liked your story very much. I just want to find my way home, you see?
No.
No.
You see that?
See what?
That over there.
It's only a rattle.
Only a rattle? No how.
You see? Old and broken.
Uh-oh.
I knew it. It's ruined. You broke it. You broke my rattle.
Contrary-wise.
You really shouldn't be angry about an old rattle.
It isn't old. It's new, I tell you. I bought it yesterday. My nice new rattle.
Oh.
Of course you agreed to have a battle.
A battle? Do I have to?
Yes, you have to. Do you agree to have a battle?
Oh, I suppose so. But she has to help us.
Help you?
Agreed.
How can I help you? Where are you going? What are you doing? What is going on?
You are to handle our weapons. First, our helmets.
Helmet.
Helmets. Where?
There.
Oh, I see. I think. Will this do? Is this all right?
Now, how? Give it to him.
Contrary-wise.
But
Our shields. Give us our shield.
shields, of course. Here's something. One for you. And one for you.
Our swords.
Swords. Whoa.
Oh, yes. Here they are. You really ought to wear your helmets.
Oh, all right.
Oh, if you insist.
Are you ready?
Ready.
Won't you reconsider? Why not just forget the whole thing?
Know how.
Contrary-wise.
Stand back.
Okay.
Ah!
Oh. Why do you do that?
You think I will fail?
Why, yes, a little.
I thought also. I'm usually very brave, but today I have a headache.
Well, I have a toothache, and that's much worse than a headache.
Then you better not fight today.
As long as we started, we should at least have a little fight, but I don't think we should fight too long. Know how?
Contrary-wise.
What time is it?
5:30.
Try until 6 and then have dinner.
Right, and she can watch us.
Ready?
Ready.
Be careful.
We don't want to hit you, contrary-wise.
Know how?
Contrary-wise.
Know how?
Contrary-wise.
Know how?
Contrary-wise. There won't be a tree left in the forest by the time we finish.
Know how?
Contrary-wise.
And this is all over a rattle.
I wouldn't have minded so much if it hadn't been a new rattle. Know how?
It wasn't new, contrary-wise.
It was.
Wasn't.
Was.
Wasn't. Besides, it didn't mean to break it.
I don't believe it. Know how?
Contrary-wise.
Know how?
Contrary-wise.
Know how?
Contrary-wise.
Know how?
Contrary-wise.
It's getting dark.
It is?
It is.
What time?
Over there.
Do you think it's going to rain?
No, I don't think it's going to rain. At least not under here. Know how?
But it might rain out here.
It might. We don't mind. Contrary.
Oh, well, I suppose I'll be saying my goodbyes now.
Bye.
Are you leaving?
I'm trying to find my way home.
She doesn't like us. Know how?
Contrary-wise.
But I do like you both very much. And I enjoyed my visit with you. But it's late and I should be on my way.
Well then, goodbye.
Goodbye.
No. Oh, yes, goodbye.
Let's have dinner.
Tomorrow we'll have another battle, and I'll win.
Know how? I'll win.
Contrary-wise.
Know how?
Contrary-wise.
Know how?
Contrary-wise.
Excuse me. So far that afternoon, Alice had met some people of that strange place. But although she didn't know it, she was about to meet the strangest one of all. The Queen of Hearts and the King too, of course. Excuse me.
Cuidado, vas a dañar la pintura.
Oh, sorry. I was just wondering, why are you painting those roses red?
Shh, alguien podría escuchar.
Oh, sorry. I was just wondering, why are you painting those roses red?
De veras, este árbol debía ser un árbol de rosas rojas, pero puse un blanco por error. Su arena secreta va a cortar mi cabeza. Entonces estoy tratando de pintar las rosas rojas antes de que vea. Estaba horneando tartas de cereza toda la tarde. Y va a venir cualquier momento para jugar croquet. ¿Ves? Necesito correr.
Can I help you?
Gracias, ¿por qué no empiezas al otro lado?
Abran paso para la reina. Abran paso para la reina.
¡Oh no! ¡La reina!
Oh, it's the rabbit, Mr. Rabbit, Mr. Rabbit!
La reina se acerca. La reina. Open it!
Not yet, my dear. Not yet, my dear.
Who is this?
I really haven't the focus idea, my dear.
Fool, what's your name?
My name is Alice, so please, Your Majesty.
And who is this?
How should I know? It's really none of my business.
Off forehead, off forehead.
But my dear, she's only a child.
Humph, call him over.
Yes, my dear.
Stand up.
Sí, Su Majestad.
Yes, Your Majesty. Yes, Your Majesty. Yes, Your Majesty. Yes, Your Majesty.
Up now, all of you. You make me dizzy.
We make her dizzy. We make her dizzy. We make her dizzy. We make her dizzy. We make her
Stop
dizzy.
it! What have you been doing here?
Estaba tratando de pintar las rosas rojas.
I see, and it does not please me. How dare you paint my roses?
Pero Su Majestad quería rosas rojas.
Not painted ones! Off of his head! Be gone, you!
Su Majestad, por favor.
Off with his head!
Off with his head. Off with his head. Off with his head. Off with his head.
No, you mustn't!
If you know it's good for you.
But she can't just...
Do you play croquet?
I hope you do, my dear, for your own good.
Do you play croquet?
Yes, I do!
Come along, come along, come along, come along, come along.
Come along.
But what about the poor knave? Won't he lose his head?
It's a secret, but he really never executes anyone. Don't tell, she'll be very angry.
Un día muy espectacular.
Yes, a very fine day.
Un día espectacular si conservamos nuestras cabezas.
Really?
Go to your places!
Yes, my dear.
I win! I win!
I do.
Un día muy espectacular, un día muy espectacular.
No one ever wins except the queen.
Oh, pity.
Who else?
Quiet!
Oh,
Ouchies, where are the ouchies?
Here they are, my dear. You stay here. You go over there. You go over there. And you go over there.
You be quiet too.
Yes, my dear, whatever you say.
Of course, what else?
What else? What else? What?
Stop that! You make me dizzy.
We make her dizzy. We make her dizzy. Oh, we make her dizzy.
Let the game begin! Aquí tienes tu parte. Y en bola. Y hagas lo que hagas. No ganas.
I win! I win!
you don't. I do.
No, I do!
I do. Oh, sorry, Your Majesty.
Off of his head! Off of the heads!
No, no, no! Oh, no, no, no!
Have pity, my dear, have pity.
Very well. They may finish the game.
Yay!
And then off with their heads.
Open my head!
Silence, everyone! Silence! It's the queen's turn!
I just know I'm going for it. I just know it.
Of course you will, my dear. No one else ever does.
Tea time!
As you see, the queen always won the game. The particular day was interrupted by a cat. Oh, finally. Cheshire Cat, now there's someone to talk to.
How are you getting along?
I don't like the way that they play at all. They quarrel all the time and they have no rules. And even if they did, no one follows them.
Why should they?
Well, because
You like the Queen?
not at all. She's so...
Who are you talking to?
He's a friend of mine, a Cheshire Cat. Let me introduce him.
Don't bottle.
I don't like the look of him. However, he may kiss my hand.
I'd rather not.
Oh my goodness, did you hear that? Oh my goodness.
Don't be impertinent.
And don't look at me like that.
A cat may look at a king. I read it in the book.
I don't believe you. Who would put such a thing in a book?
You would be surprised.
Well, I wouldn't.
Tell him to go away. Go away.
I don't feel like leaving yet.
He's a very nice cat, really.
My dear, there's no such thing as a nice cat.
I don't care if he's nice or not. I don't like the way he grins at me.
Neither do I. You cat, stop that grinning.
No.
Off of his head.
No!
Off of her head, too.
Hey, over the head?
Over your head. My dear, I wish you'd get rid of that cat.
I'm trying.
Hurry, won't you?
Hurry, hurry!
Hurry!
Catch him!
Well, cat, have you decided on leaving or not?
I'm thinking it over.
Make him go away!
After that, cat?
No!
Yes!
Yes, no, yes, yes, no.
No, yes, yes.
Oh,
Go that cat!
Catch him!
Make him go away!
No! Stop! Please, no!
Catch the cat, catch the cat, catch the cat, catch the cat!
Where did he go?
Catch him! Catch him!
My dear, don't let him get away!
Off of his head!
Make him go away!
Catch him!
Oh, let him get away!
Come on, Cheshire Cat. Let's run away before they catch you.
Why?
Well, we can't let them catch you.
They won't.
The Queen and the King and all the others chased through the kingdom trying to find the Cheshire Cat, but Alice and the cat went off in the other direction. If you'll come back in 10 minutes, you'll find out if the Queen caught the Cheshire Cat, and you'll share the rest of Alice's adventures in Wonderland. everybody comfortable? Good. Ready to begin back there? Everyone seems to be ready back there too. Remember where we stopped? The Cheshire Cat interrupted the Queen's croquet game, and everyone began chasing the cat. But Alice and the cat ran the other way to escape from the Queen. Now Alice ran and ran until she was so out of breath. Alice simply had to stop.
I'm tired of running. I think we lost them. Cheshire Cat? Where did he go? Have I been running by myself this whole time? I hope the Queen didn't catch him. As soon as I rest for a moment, I'll go back and see if he's all right, if I can find him.
I got only really I do not know who.
Why? It's a garden. What large flowers. Oh, they're so pretty. I wish they could talk.
We can't talk. Does anyone know of talking too?
Can all the flowers talk?
As well as you can, and much louder. Nuestro carro de nuestra parte hablar primero, ¿lo sabes? I was wondering if you'd speak to us. I said to myself, her face has some sense to it. Even though it's not a clever one. Her colors aren't bad. Los míos son más lindos. I don't care about her colors. But if her petals curl up a little more, she'll be all right. Look, she doesn't have any leaves. Quiet. You make them be quiet?
I'll try. If you don't hold your tongues, I'll pick you.
Well, what did Jay say? I feel faint. I'm fading. La misma idea. The daisies are the worst of all. It's enough to make you widow to just hear them. More sketch. Be quiet. You'll hurt her feelings.
Why is it you all talk so nicely? I've seen many gardens, but none of the flowers could talk.
Put your hand down and feel the ground.
It's very hard. What does that have to do with it?
In most gardens, the flower beds are too soft, so the flowers are always asleep.
I've never thought of that before.
Frankly, my dear, in my opinion, you never think at all. I never saw anyone more ignorant. Please don't argue. Hold your tongue. We're as ignorant as a bud. Well. Quiet. You be quiet. All right, everyone. Don't step on me. Oh, good. What fun. ¿Cómo me veo? Lovely, dude. Lovely, dude. Just lovely.
Where are you going?
Transplanting time.
Wait, could you tell me the way out of the forest?
Don't ask me. Tengo mis propios problemas. Move along, everyone. Wait for me.
Okay. How could I find my way out of the forest? Wait, could you tell me? Why don't you ask him? Ask him? Who? Why? It's an egg. No, not an egg. Why, it's Humpty Dumpty. It couldn't be anyone else. He looks exactly like an egg.
It's very provoking to be called an egg.
Very.
I only said you looked like an egg. You know, some eggs are very pretty.
Some people have no more sense than a baby.
I suppose not.
State your name and your business.
I'm Alice, and
What an ignorant name. What does it mean?
does a name have to mean something?
Of course it does. My name means the shape I am, and a good, handsome shape it is too. With your name, you could be almost any shape.
I suppose you're right.
Of course I am.
Why do you sit here all alone?
Because there's nobody with me. Did you think I couldn't answer that one? Ask me another.
Don't you think you would be safer on the ground?
What ignorant questions you ask. If I thought I would be safer on the ground, I would be on the ground.
What if you fall?
I won't. But if I ever did fall, by mere accident, if I did, well.
But what?
Be patient. If I ever did fall, the king promised me. Did you? That surprises you, doesn't it? The king promised me. I heard him say it myself. That
He would send all of his horses and all of his men.
How did you know? You've been listening outdoors, or behind trees, or down chimneys. Haven't you? A minute. Haven't you?
No, I haven't.
Then how did you know? How?
It's in a book.
What is?
You are.
I'm in a book. I'm in a book.
Yes, you are.
Well. It's nice to be appreciated. What does the book say?
Something like Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall.
Ah, true.
Humpty Dumpty had a great fall.
Never.
And all the king's horses and all the king's men
I knew it.
couldn't put Humpty together again. What?
Not a word of truth in the whole thing.
That's only what the book says.
Oh, what does a book know?
I'm sorry if I offended you.
Never mind.
Where is he? Catch him!
Don't let him get away.
The Hatter and the Hare. Now we'll have some intelligent conversation.
Do you know time?
Of course, it's
No, not you. Him. Do you know time?
Very well.
At last!
I know summertime, wintertime, and springtime.
Do you know tea time?
Yes, but not as well as I know dinner time.
Lunchtime.
Tea time!
And breakfast time.
And tea time!
You said that already.
Oh, he's my favorite.
My
My
favorite
favorite is nap time.
Charming.
What about daylight saving time?
Who?
Who?
Never heard of him. What about tax time?
Disgusting!
We agree.
Tea time!
Delightful.
What a beautiful time.
Why, thank you.
Why, thank you. The king and queen gave it to me
Ah!
for an unbirthday present.
Ah! Lovely! Goodbye.
Leaving so soon?
Tea time! Tea time! Catch him! Tea time! Bye-bye!
Of course. Charming fellows, delightful company, great wit.
Excuse me.
Are you still here?
Why, yes.
What was your name again?
Alice.
Ah, yes, Alice. You do well to make friends with the Hatter.
I would.
His name means something. Mad Hatter, delightful manners, handsome too.
You think?
Of course. Obviously, you have no taste at all. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, goodbye.
Goodbye until we meet again.
I wouldn't know you if we did meet. You look exactly like anyone else.
You would recognize my face.
Oh, no. Your face is the same as any other face. 2 eyes, nose in the middle, mouth below the nose. Now if you had 2 eyes on the same side of your nose, or if your mouth were on the top of your head, now that would help.
It wouldn't look very nice.
Wait until you've tried.
Well, of all the... You certainly weren't very polite to her.
Rubbish.
It would serve you right if you did fall.
Nonsense.
Oh no, he's going to fall. Help! Someone help, he's going to fall!
Nonsense.
Help, he's going to fall!
Rubbish.
Help, help!
Quiet, quiet.
Help! Careful, help, where's the king? Help!
Oh, oh, oh!
We'll save him!
Catch him! Catch him!
Spectacular!
We'll save you!
Ah!
Whoa! Oh. Oh.
He's saved!
Catch him!
Did.
Oh. Catch him! Catch him! Catch him! Catch him!
Un día muy espectacular.
No, it isn't. They're trying to take my crown.
Who is?
Catch him!
I told you, you did.
Tea time!
Who's trying to take your crown?
Shh! They might be listening.
Who?
Everybody!
Everybody?
Shh!
La reina, abran paso para la reina.
Queen! Oh, my dear!
Stop!
Stop! My watch! My watch stopped!
Off of his head!
Tea time! Tea time!
No, it's time for his trial.
What trial?
Can I be the judge? Can I be the judge?
I'll wait.
I'm the judge! I'm the judge!
Tea time!
Congratulations.
Quiet! La reina dijo silencio, la reina dijo silencio, la reina dijo silencio. Take your places.
Oh, goody!
La reina dijo tomen sus lugares.
Tea time!
Tea time.
Going to the trial?
I'm not sure.
La reina dice que es el hora del juicio.
Oh.
What are you writing?
My name?
Why?
So I don't forget it.
Oh, I see. I think.
Let's get on with it. Tea time.
Ah, here I am. Move over. Ah, the Mad Hatter.
Tea time.
No. It's child time.
Okay.
Off of his head! Off of the head! Off of everybody's head!
Later, my dear, later.
Well then, bring in the prisoner! Prisionero!
Tea time.
What?
Read the accusation.
The queen of hearts, she made some tarts and all from the day. The knave of hearts, he sold those tarts and took them quite away.
Boo! Consider your verdict.
Aún no, majestad, aún no, es muy rápido.
Well then, what's next?
Déjame ver.
What's next? What's next?
¡Quiet! Tenemos que escuchar lo que el acusado tiene que decir.
Rubbish. Good idea.
Off of his head!
Ah! The March hare is missing.
See here?
The March Hare. Now that's a fellow worth knowing. Ah, yes.
Where is he? Where is he?
Don't worry. We'll find him.
Ahí está!
Where? March hare, where are you?
I'm here!
Come in. Tea time. Oh.
It's time to be quiet, so be quiet!
Where were we?
Nowhere, I'd say.
Estamos a punto de escuchar lo que el acusado tiene que decir.
Accused? Have you anything to say?
Off of his head!
Not yet, my dear.
Apelo acá en el patio del rango. No podía evitarlo. Las tortas cerezas de la reina olían muy bien y se veían tan ricas.
Thank
Y tenía tanta hambre.
I don't believe a word of it.
Luego iba a verlas, luego tomé solo uno. No puedo excitarlo. Antes de darme cuenta, ya me las había comido todas. Cada una de las tortas de cereza.
you.
Deliciosas, Su Majestad.
I want one.
So do I.
Por eso los pido, miembros del jurado, y sean misericordiosos, tengan piedad de mí.
No se pudo contener.
No, he couldn't.
I would have been tempted myself.
It's tragic. Tragic.
Order in the court.
Off their heads.
Call the first witness.
Primero testigo.
Witness.
First witness. First witness.
Who is it?
Witness.
El sombrero.
Thank you. I love you all.
Mad Hatter, delightful, just delightful.
I beg your pardon, Your Majesty. I for bringing my teacup in here, but I haven't quite finished my tea yet.
You ought to have finished. When did you begin?
I think it was the 14th of March.
15th.
16th.
Thank you. Write that down. Take off your hat.
Oh, it isn't mine.
Stolen! Write that down.
Oh, no. I sell hats. I have none of my own. I'm a hatter.
Ah, that's true. I bought my hat from him, and a fine, handsome hat it is, too.
Give your evidence.
And don't be nervous, my dear, or I'll be executed on the spot.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Give your evidence.
I'm a poor man, Your Majesty, and I hadn't begun to have my tea. Well, not more than a week or so ago, and with the bread and butter and the twinkling of the tea.
Ah, yes, I remember.
The twinkling of the what?
Well, it began with the tea.
Of course twinkling begins with a T. Do you think I'm a dunce? Go on.
Well, I'm a poor man, Your Majesty, and most things twinkled after that. Only the March hare said.
I didn't.
Oh, you did?
I deny it.
He denies it.
I don't blame him.
At any rate, the dormouse said. Oh, and after that, I cut some more bread and butter, and then I saw the.
What did the dormouse say?
What? Oh, I can't remember.
You must remember.
Oh, I'll have you executed.
I'm a poor man, Your Majesty.
You're a poor speaker.
Press the jury.
Shh.
You may stand down.
I can go no lower, Your Majesty. I'm on the floor as it is.
Then you may sit down.
Thank you.
You may go.
And just take his head off outside.
Next witness.
Próximo testigo.
What about what's her name?
Alisa.
Me?
Alice.
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 Take the stand. What do you know about this business?
Nothing.
Nothing whatever.
Nothing whatever.
I'm not surprised.
That's very important.
Wow.
Creo que su majestad quiere decir sin importancia.
I do? Yes, of course. Unimportant. It's the most unimportant piece of evidence so far.
But it doesn't mean anything.
If there's no meaning in it, that saves a world of trouble, since we won't have to try to find any meaning in it. Does that make sense, my dear?
No.
Then it all fits. Did you ever have fits, my dear?
Never.
It doesn't fit you. Let the jury consider their verdict.
No. Sentence verdict afterward.
No, let's hold on.
Hold your tongue.
I won't.
Now you've done it.
Oh, my dear.
This is too much.
Tragic.
Terrible.
Come, my dear.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
Oh, good. Done.
I didn't mean to offend them that much. You can never tell about kings and queens. They're offended very easily. Look, there's your friend.
How are you doing now?
It's the cat. Where have you been?
Here and there.
I was worried about you.
Why?
I thought the queen caught you.
She wouldn't.
Why not?
Because if she caught me, she'll have no one to chase.
I've never thought of it that way.
Have you decided yet?
Decided what?
Where are you gonna go?
I'd like to go home, if I may.
You may.
But how?
That's a whole nother question.
And no one seems to know the answer.
I do.
Really? Could you show me the way home?
I could.
Will you?
After the party.
What party?
Your party.
Mine?
A party!
Party!
Oh, bonito, veras y bigote.
Oh, oh. A tea party! Join the party!
I'd be delighted.
¿Está todo listo?
Tea time!
Sí. ¿Listo, Su Majestad? Vámonos to party.
Yes, my dear.
La reina dice que empieza la fiesta.
Begin!
I've always been rather fond of parties myself.
No, wait.
Too late! No room!
It's really rude to be late for your own party. Off a full head.
That's right, my dear.
I'm sorry.
Have some chicken.
Try the soup.
Have some tea.
Bread and butter!
Pudding. Cake.
Sauteed artichoke?
But I don't see any food.
Told you.
Too late! No room, no room! Ah!
But I'm hungry.
Oh, deberás ocupar las tortas de cereza de la reina.
That's right, my dear.
Pasa las zanahorias.
Here you go.
Gracias.
Pass the barbecue sauce.
Here you go.
Thank you.
You're all very rude.
You shouldn't have said that, my dear.
And after all we've done for her, too. Too late.
No room!
That's right.
Yo también.
Un día muy espectacular.
Ah, yes.
Signojo.
Have some tea?
Don't mind if I do.
Well, how's the party?
Terrible.
That's too bad. I personally like parties myself.
So do I.
You want to go home now?
Oh, yes, please.
Just follow the path that way. You'll be home before you know it.
Thank you very much.
Look!
Oh.
It's the cat! Make it go away!
Come and get me.
Oh, make him go
worry about me. I can take care of myself.
Thank you again.
Don't mention it.
Goodbye.
After that, cat!
Hey, catch him! Catch him!
Don't let him get away. Go ahead and try.
Off his head!
Yes, my dear!
Catch him! Catch him!
Goodbye. 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 Goodbye, Cheshire Cat. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye. Alice finally found the way out of Wonderland. She was very glad to go home. Now that she knew the Queen would never catch the Cheshire Cat, afterwards, Alice was never really certain whether she had been in Wonderland or not. She told her sister all about her adventures, but her sister only laughed and said that Alice had been dreaming. Alice didn't think she had been dreaming, but after that, she didn't talk about Wonderland anymore. But whenever she could, she went to the spot where she first saw the white rabbit. But although she watched and waited, he never came by again. But she never forgot her adventures in Wonderland, though she often wondered if she had imagined the whole thing. At last, she decided that she must have been dreaming after all. But we know better, don't we?
Woo-hoo! Go, Violet. Keep bowing. Keep bowing.
Yay!
Claps!
Tweedledum. All right, and Tweedledee, you bow.
Woo! Claps!
Sasha. Sasha.